Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on the Divine Messages podcast. My name is Karina, and I am a psychic medium out of Calgary, Alberta. This last week has been absolutely crazy busy. I took just over a week off during Christmas, which was so needed, and I'm so happy that I got to do that. But right after New Year's, I went straight back to work. And even though my kids are off from school, I have been trying my best to balance work, to do the house, and entertaining the kids. And earlier this week, I recorded a session with a lovely client of mine who has now become a friend. And I tried so hard to edit that episode and work on it for days, but I just didn't have that much time at all. Almost every single minute of every day this week has been so busy. I even taught a class last night and thought for sure that I would be able to get it all done and have it ready to be posted. But by the time the evening wound down, I had zero left in me to do it. And then that's when this weird panic set in. Not only did I not want to disappoint her for not being able to put it out, I also didn't want to feel like I was disappointing myself. I'm so used to being the master of multitasking and getting everything done, even if I am scrambling at the last minute. But last night is when I realized that I wasn't going to be able to make it happen, and that felt awful. So I reached out to her and I told her that I just couldn't get it done for this week and how sorry I was. But of course she said not to rush it and take the break and release it when I could. It was in that moment that I stopped and I took a breath and I accepted that her episode would go out in 2 more weeks from now and that it had to be okay. I had to realize that I am not superhuman and I needed to take that pressure off. The next couple of days are going to be quite hectic, but knowing that I have more time to do that episode is how I can get through the craziness. One of my good friends reminded me to slow it down and told me that I needed more time to myself. So that's what I'm going to do. After the busy days, I'm going to stop and I'm going to do something that brings me peace and joy. I'm going to put work aside and go have some fun. Then once I'm recharged, I will go back and finish that episode. Anyways, let this be your friendly reminder to stop, breathe, slow down, and go have some fun. Sometimes there are so many things that can just wait. Thank you all so much for joining me today on the Divine Messages podcast, and I will talk to you all next time. If you would like to book a reading with me, I can be reached at www.divinemessages.ca or on Instagram at divinemessages333 or at the Divine Messages podcast. Please bear in mind that the perspectives and opinions represented in this podcast are based solely on the Divine Messages interpretations. We can in no way be held responsible for the actions of our followers.